Hey, what's up, y'all? DTT here. This is gonna be a video response to Big 13. Saw the video, your video last night, and went to bed. I was gonna review, but went to bed, and I was planning to do video response to you. But anyway, let's talk about what you want to talk about. You don't hate Sheamus, you hate McIntyre. Um, I can't really talk about the indies because I don't really watch the indies, but I do know. But I do watch some Ring of Honor, and I am enjoying the Kevin Steen Generico thing. It's really personal, really violent. I really like that. Not violent, but yet the emotion and the I feel for the exact. I feel like that connection to these two guys, and they're working really hard, and I like that. And that's my thing, my best angle. I'm not really into the. I really want to look more at Chikara or PWG and everything else. But anyway, let's get on to the main meat of the video responses. Sheamus and McIntyre. It's good that you don't hate Sheamus anymore. Personally, I don't think I don't really. Sheamus is a bad product of what's wrong with the WWE these days, and Sheamus is what happened to well, Jack Swagger. I mean, he just get championship out of nowhere. I mean, there's no build up, and that was the problem with Sheamus is that there was no build up to him. And I think some people, I don't mind him. I never really minded or care for him. He's getting good, better, but honestly, I think he would have been better served as say winning the United States Championship and just really building himself up. So I'm from the old school where don't give him the main belt because to me the main championship is someone who's actually reward for getting people over. Getting like you're the most over. You're the most. You're the person that people want to pay to go see. Not some stupid thing that says like you're the best, but and everything else. Because you're the best at it, but you're like people want to see you. You're the people will go and buy pay-per-views, go to house shows when you're there, and and go to television tapings. You're the main person that people want to see. And when Sheamus was champion, no one really cared or no one talked about him. No one even really felt any connection to him. Now I think he's in a better place, chasing the championship, but I don't think he needs to win it. I think he should have won the U.S. title and built himself up, and maybe by next Royal Rumble and or say WrestleMania, that should have been his time. Or maybe 2 years from now, 3 years from now, that could have been the time him winning a world championship. I think that's really the problem with Sheamus and Sheamus and such. That's the real problem is that he hasn't really, really just earned his place yet. That was his real problem, not really earning his place. He just keeps going, just wham, got the championship with no real build up whatsoever. And the announcers didn't really help things, saying it was a luck and fluke, and afterwards his DQs and such. He didn't really, really cemented his championship reign. So yeah, that's one of his main problems. And Drew McIntyre, some people would say the same thing, but I think he's really getting the Intercontinental Championship over, and I really think he's not the worst wrestler on there because I think he's really talented. He's only 24, by the way, and he really had. I mean, his style is slow and methodical, and I think he really shows that. And I think Drew McIntyre is still learning, and I think he really, as much as I bag on Triple H, he chose and everything else, but Triple H does seem to have some type of eye for talent and what have you. He does have some talent. I mean, we have Batista and Randy Orton, recently injured Randy Orton, and Batista that is also injured but going away. But these two are very talented. And Sheamus does have some talent, and also you have Drew McIntyre having some talent as well. And even though he did a piss poor job of defending the Intercontinental title, meaning that he didn't really defend it much on, like, say, pay-per-view. I mean, the only time he really defended it was, besides last Sunday, was on Elimination Chamber. And didn't really defend it on anything else, not on SmackDown tapings nor on WrestleMania, which to me is a really big crime. Because I think if you had a mid-card belt or something like that, you should have defended at WrestleMania. And the storyline with him and Matt Hardy really fleshing him out. I really think that he is going to. I think this is really starting because the guy is like, he's him. He has the chosen one, Vince McMahon's chosen one and everything else, and he can do whatever he wants. I think the payoff is I think him and Matt Hardy. I still think it should have been I like Kofi Kingston, but I still think that was a step back for him. I think he should have just hang around in some of the main events and everything. I think he should have up there because honestly, what is the main event scene on Friday Night SmackDown? It's piss poor. That's my personal opinion. I think it's a very piss poor main event scene. And I think it would have been really better if he would have been a main eventer. But hey, he's an Intercontinental Champion. We got a really good division. Him and Dolph Ziggler, Chavo, and all that good stuff is going to be right there. I think it's going to be very interesting. And also Drew McIntyre and Matt Hardy. I think, honestly, Drew McIntyre and Matt Hardy feud, I think that's going to carry the torch all the way up to maybe Fatal 4-Way or Fatal 4-Way or whatever the next big pay-per-view is. I feel that's going to really come full circle. And I think Drew McIntyre, you might hate Drew McIntyre and everything else, but I think that he is getting better. Right? And believe me, it takes two to tango in wrestling. I think because I think Drew McIntyre finally found Kofi Kingston. Like I said in my review, these two, Kofi Kingston and Drew McIntyre, really just found a connection. They really just find a connection, really mesh together with their two different styles, and that is what's really missing in Drew McIntyre's matches. For someone to really find not connect, but collect, but yet someone who can really connect with him in his matches and everything else. And that's what I think. Really, I think hopefully with him and Matt Hardy, because I think Matt Hardy's a tremendous worker, better than Jeff. That sort of thing. I think that's going to be what really is. I think it's going to happen. I think it's going to. Drew McIntyre is going to get elevated. I think he is going to get better, and hopefully, you start liking him. And I think his music, I think it's really cool. By the way. Anyway, this Duke CT here. This video spawns. Peace and love. I will do another video later today. Just randomly talking about other stuff. And that's all I got to say. Thanks for watching. See you when I see y'all later.